was raised by a narcissistic mother. She was violent and abusive. All I knew, it was abuse. For me, abuse was normal, was every day. I thought in every family it was the same thing. And the same my brother and my other siblings, not that much as my brother and myself, but they received some abuse too. So growing up, my mother, she never told me I love you. She never hugged me. She never showed any affection. She never showed real affection. When it was other people, obviously, I love you and you are the best, but just for them to, oh, she's a good mother. My mother, she didn't have it easy too. She was raised by a narcissistic father. And my grandfather, he was really bad to my grandmother. My grandfather, he was my hero. I thought he was a good man because my mother told me he is a good man. And even though my grandmother, she never spoke ill about my grandfather. But other people, other family members explained me what my grandfather have another family. He chased the ladies who work in the house, and you can imagine all the things he was doing back in the days. And my grandmother support all that. Well, take it. So my mother, she told me many times that she begged her mother to leave her father. But my grandmother, she was in love with my grandfather. It was one time when the other lady, she died, and I went to visit my grandmother. My grandmother told me, go and have a conversation with your grandfather. I was maybe 13 in that time. And I said, well, what happened? He said, oh, the other lady died. The French lady died. It was like, what? So I went to my grandfather. He was crying. The other lady, who he has 2 kids with her and living the same time like my grandmother, she just died. And I was giving words of support. And everyone knew about that. And not only that, my grandfather hit my grandmother many times in front of their kids and other people. My grandmother, she never told me that, but other family members say that. And now I feel that my grandma, through me, is healing. Is healing all this awful behavior that it happened in many families in all levels.